Alright, hello. Welcome back to Monster Hunter, the board game. We have finally taken out a Tobi-Kadachi. Oh, I got a sneeze coming on. It's perfect timing. I just hit start recording. Ugh. It's passing. Alright, we killed the assigned value Tobi-Kadachi. We are going to load up the 2-star, or is that saying 3-star? 2-star variation of Tobi-Kadachi. So we have a whole new setup. But as far as I'm aware, they get the same attack cards. So we kind of know how it works. This setup looks slightly more annoying to deal with. We're doing an investigation quest. We have 35 time cards. I'm gonna shuffle those. I forgot to put Jaguar Slayer back. We no longer have a Jaguar Slayer. Actually, I seem to be missing a card from this deck, so I'll just delete that and pull out this other thing. I probably never put in that Time Waster card again from last time. Anyway, let's go over our hunters. We took a break day, so we're on day 4 of the campaign, I think. Yeah, it should be day 4 because we wasted day 3. And we have lightning resistance for this hunt only. We've upgraded the chrome slicers for our dual blader here. We have the steel lance still for our lancer. We've upgraded to the Hunter's Proud Bow for the Archer. And our Insect Glaive is still Chrome Blade. And everybody has a Jagras helmet now. So we are rocking some defense. You know, we should be able to take 2 hits, hopefully. The scout fly level is changed and our investigation starting point is 2. Since this is our first time doing the investigation quest against Tobi-Kadachi here. So we're gonna get started. If starting the adventure here, the group gains 2 potions. So we have 2 potions. And we've read this dialogue before. So we can choose this option if we've completed the assigned quest. We can wait at the nest for Tobi-Kadachi to return. Lose 6 time cards. Or we can get some more Kadachi pelts and go to entry 18. Man, I should have paid more attention to how this all plays out because I really want to find coral crystals. I'm noticing there's one on point 4, but we don't start there. I'd rather not just wait at the nest, so we're gonna follow some tracks. We'll gain a Kadachi pelt. Progress to 18. We actually do not lose a time card for this. So, pelts. We have a lot of Kadachi pelts. Fortunately, I can't transfer them for other Kadachi parts, right? During break time, I would have done that. Alright, let's go to entry 18. Let's see what's happening here. Alright, so usually, yeah, we read this one before as well. We can go back to the nest or advance forward. Last time we advanced forward, it didn't seem to lead to anything, so I'm going to go back to the nest this time. And we'll see what happens. Oh, that's a good card to get rid of. So we're going to go back to the nest, entry 30. Long minutes begin to stretch into an hour, and there's no sign or sound of anything. Your impatience gets the better of you. The beast may never return at this rate. As you look around in disappointment, something catches your eye, and you realize this might not have been such a waste of time after all. Hey, look at that! Warm pelt. Each hunter gains 1 electro sack and 1 warm pelt. That's pretty good. So 4 of these. We needed the pelts, so that's good. Now we just need thunder sack and coral crystal, and we'll be looking really good. The warm pelts, I guess I'm gonna put them over here because I don't know where else to put them. So, this is a dead end. We can head back to the old trail, lose 2 time cards, go to entry 20, or explore around the area where you found discarded pelts for more tracks. Discard 3 time cards, go to 28. I'm gonna do this option and see where it takes us. So 1, damn it, 2, hells yeah, 3, alright. 28. Let's see what 28's got. It's right next to this, I wasn't even looking. The trail's starting to feel cold. Perhaps you should have taken the other path after all. If the party has less than 3 track tokens, shuffle the Aimless Wandering card into the time deck. Progress to entry 26. Or, no, this is the right route. Keep going. Discard 1 time card, reveal a token from the pool. Progress to entry 6. I don't think we get a choice, right? Is Aimless Wandering going to be as bad as the other thing? Because all these cards just seem to be bad cards. The Jagus one was good, I guess, but... Oh, that's not so bad. I don't mind that being added to the deck. I decided to take a look instead of leaving it a mystery. Yeah, I think we have to do that. We have less than 3 tokens, so progress to entry 26. There's a peculiar sound from the bush nearby. You seize your weapons and ready for battle, as a wild palico stumbles out in front of you and raises its snout in adorable confusion. It holds out its hands, something like a smile splitting its feline face. Trade with it. Discard 1 time code. You may choose to discard 1 potion to shuffle the Palico Assistant card into the time deck. Or, ignore the critter. The hunt must continue. Gain 1 track token. Is 1 potion worth this Palico Assistant card that I don't know what it does? If I keep, if the hunt must continue and we go to entry 32 and we keep roaming around, I could find coral. We really desperately want to find the coral. And entry 35 is kind of late in the entry. I think that's going to spawn the monster, right? I'm going to ignore the critter. The hunt must continue. Let's gain 1 track token and go to 32. I really want coral. We just need 1. We just need 1. Actually, I might need more than 1. Let me double check. No, we do not need 1 for Kadachi claws, only pulsar hatchets. So I just need 1 coral crystal. That's all I need. I'm begging for it here. There's a little light here. The trees cluster in, and you are uncomfortably aware that you can't discern the path ahead. Then you're thrown from your feet as a Jagras bursts from somewhere to you. Oh, is this the Jagras thing again? Crap, I didn't remember that. Alright, this time I'm gonna flee instead of defending myself. Yeah, Unavenged card is not in the time deck, so I'm gonna flee. We'll have to deal with Unavenged, so we'll see how bad that is, too. Is it actually possible to get this card in the deck? All hunters suffer 2 damage. Well, that's definitely gonna kill me later. Because how often do we go down to like 2 HP remaining and take a hit of 6? Maybe we'll survive because we should be going down to 5 HP now with the helmets. Progress to entry 6. Yo, entry 6, was that the one with the thing? No, it wasn't. Oh, wait. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pile of smashed rock is strewn. Hold on, let me go back to 28 real fast. I'm excited about entry 6 here. Where were we? We were 26? Okay, just making sure. No, we were on 32. I'm making sure I didn't have to discard a thing. I did not have to discard a thing. Alright. This is our chance, yo. This is our chance. A pile of smashed rock is strewn across the ground, dropped by some flying predator, perhaps, or tossed aside by a miner who didn't know what they'd found, or glistens among the fragments of stone, yours for the taking. Gather up the stones. Discard one time card. Everyone rolls a die. Once each player is rolled, go to entry 26 again. Which means I have to fight the Jagras this time around. Or stop to examine your surroundings, discard one track token, or gain one track token, and go to entry 35. No, we're doing a roll. I don't care. We'll fight the Jagras, take 3 damage, and then probably die later. I need this coral crystal, and this is like the only way I've seen to get it, so... roll a die. Come on, 5, 6, somebody. Yes! 3 3s. 3 dragon vein crystals, 1 coral crystal. Oh, yeah, I don't even care if I died. It's a dragon vein crystal. Whoops. Copy first. There we go. Oh, baby. We can make it. We can make the Kadachi weapon when I die. I just concede the hunt right now. No, I'll try it. And now we know how we can cycle back to that unavenged card. So, option 26. We get attacked with the thing. Oh, no, this is 26. Oh, we're not getting attacked again. We're getting the trade offer again. Unless I do 32 again. Alright, I'll sack the potion. I want to see what this card does for future reference. I do want to see as much of the game as possible. So discard a time card. And Palico Assistant. We have 3 cards in this fucking deck right now. Draw a random Palico card, give it to 100 that does not have a Palico. Discard Palico card at the end of the quest. That's a pretty big deal. Palicos are pretty powerful. One-time abilities. We have to draw this, of course. Excuse me. Entry 35. So we fighting now? We gotta be. There's something wrong. The noise of the forest is gone, replaced by a buzzing noise. A buzzing noise like insects or static electricity. You duck just in time. As a sweeping Tobi-Kadachi nearly removes your head. You've walked into its trap. It's time to fight. We discard a time card for this one. Reveal track tokens. What track tokens? You know, they really don't, they don't give you any track tokens in this game. That's a good one to get rid of. Fucking Vespoid attack. Check the Scoutfly level. LMAO, -1. Alright, so front flip slam. Which I don't mind front flip slam, right? It's not bad. I do feel like the way these cards are designed, the higher your scout level is, the worse the Tobi-Kadachi is. I think front flip slam is the best of the 3 cards you want to play with. Yeah, I'd say so. His gliding tail cleave is horrible. Teleports to a rock and then moves next to your guy and then AoEs everybody for 5 lightning. That's horrible. Leap quick bite is tolerable, but it has a terrible only one person can act. Anyway, let's do this thing. So we have 32 time cards. One of them is gonna kill our HP. Let's position first and then draw. So we are on diagonals. Tobi-Kadachi is going after the closest the furthest rock is. A tie between the two. I'm gonna put my Lancer here. I'm gonna put the insect laver. It's a tie between these two. Closest person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. I'm gonna take a minor risk here and split up like so. We'll see what happens. Let's draw our cards. I think I already shuffled everything, but I'll do it again. Alright, I'm ready for the insect glaive character to continue to disappoint me. $65 HP. That's only 5 more than last time. It's not that bad, right? That's horrible. We barely kill these things. What am I talking about? 65 HP, tier 2 Tobi-Kadachi. Did they really print like separate cards for all these? Oh dear god, he's got 2 armor on the head and he's 5 to break. Remove leaping bite from the behavior deck. Shuffle discarded behavior cards into the deck. Okay. It's a good thing I read this electrifying. So the gains +1 attack on lightning attacks now and does the same thing. Statuses and weaknesses seem to be the same as before. Okay. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Tail Spark, lightning attack. So we get to choose which one he's going after. I'm gonna choose this one because it'll affect the least people. Hold up, he's facing this way. And he's gonna move first at the closest threat. That is Mr. Dual Blader Mickey. I'm going to move this way so that they stay on this diagonal. And then our Dual Blader is getting attacked. 7 electric damage. Only hitting the sides, so we're actually not getting hurt. This is a pretty good turn 1. It's a pretty good turn 1. So we don't have to worry about anything. So we get one person to take an action. I think these two should separate, so I might go bow first. What do we have here? I have both poison coatings, and I do like that. And we can break 2 armor. Alright, we're gonna go bow. I'm gonna go bow. I'm gonna move one spot to here since we can ignore armor. I don't mind hitting the claws first. I don't even know if it's a good thing to get rid of the leaping bite behavior card or not. Isn't that a good card? Poison coating. We'll start with the strong arc shot. Ignores armor, so this is 2 damage. At range 2 onto the claws. That's 4 damage. 2 break tokens on the claws, and poison is in effect. Yeah, this was an 8 damage attack. That is a one-shot. This was a one-shot attack, if it hit anybody. Wow. This thing is probably too strong for us. Holy shit. I'm gonna shoot the enhanced shot as well here. 2 damage cards. So 3 for 5 minus 2 armor. That's 3 damage. Down to 58. Not bad. This will be gone. I'm gonna ditch the paralysis coating because I'd rather keep the poison up, and I want to draw 4. We already want our faint card. We did not get our faint card. Hey, I didn't divvy out my stuff. I didn't mean to shuffle that, but it doesn't matter. The 5, the 7, the 6, the 8. Oh yeah, we have 1 resistance, so it's back down to 7 damage. That's funny. My good god, yo. Okay, that was the bow user's 3 cards and turn. So, Tobi-Kadachi. The backslash swoop. This is good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It is a tie. Since I get to choose where he goes and he doesn't attack people in the back row, I'm going to choose here. And then he misses the insect laver, who's perfectly aligned with the back side, so we'll call that advanced planning. If we went up to the top, he would hit the lance, but this game doesn't have that rule of death where you want the monster to be as damaging as possible. 3 activations, 2 cards each. Wait, before we do that, he's gonna move 1 away from the guy afterwards. So he's gonna go here and then go here. And then probably stay focused this way. I think that's how that works. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, we're gonna give Insect Laver a chance to shine here. Why not? What do we have? We have a vault. We have a jump advancing slash. What we got? Orange. Alright, I'm gonna use the vault to move onto the rock. He's usually going to be jumping between these 2 nodes, I think. So we're in the face. I'm gonna do a rising slash combo, followed by a reaping slash. So that'll be 1 damage because the head has 2 armor now. Only the tail is vulnerable. And then Whoops. It's lagging a bit. We have 4 minus 2, 2 more damage. Oh yeah, at the end of his turn, poison procced. So that's gone. 53 HP left. These will be discarded because we have orange insect extract. I'm going to use the rock to move here, and then I'm going to use my movement I haven't used yet to move here. Actually, I'm going to just stay here. Because if he ends up jumping to this rock for... He really should never jump to this rock. It'll never be the furthest. Yeah, I'm gonna move here. Because he just did the side attack one, right? No, he did the back one. He did the side attack one first. So his last one is being in his face is actually safe, which is funny because the lance might dodge an attack here and the bow. Alright, so that was our first guy. I'm going to drop the jump advancing slash because it's a combo card. It's really bad. I'm going to drop the... I'll keep the arc sweep. We need to keep our basic cards for this character class. We've learned that lesson already. Yeah, the insect glaive has extraordinarily awkward draws potential because their deck is extraordinarily horribly bad. Alright. I forgot to draw a time card after my bow, so we're gonna do a time card for the bow, and then we'll do one for the insect labor. Okay, the bow had a brief respite, so we will capitalize on that. And we got another brief respite. Can't capitalize on that though. That's slightly unfortunate, but whatever. Second person to go may as well be dual blades here. What do we have in terms of break? 2 on the claws. Can I break the claws right now? I can if I want to, so I think I will. I'll do the enhanced blade dance, and then I'll do the bladed fangs. So nothing fancy. Enhanced blade dance movement, and then we'll attack the claws. So 1, 2, 3. That's 1 damage because 2 armor. Haha, hee hee. The claws are gonna break here, so I'm just gonna put the break token in. So it's only 4, right? Yeah, it's only 4. And then the bladed fangs, another 2. That's 3, 4, so that's 2 damage gets through. 50 more damage needs to be dealt to this beast. The fact it's not synchronized really bothers me. You messed that up. Anyway, just joking. I'm gonna keep the feint. We're gonna keep the enhanced lunging stab because I really like that card. I'm gonna give it a double slash. That's gonna go away. Threat shift. Alright, we'll do the threat shift after I draw back to 5. Double lunging stabs here. Alright, Lance is the last one to go. Threat shift is done, so we're gonna activate the Lance. I'm gonna engage the counter thrust. And then chill. where I'm standing. I'm gonna stay by this rock at all times. At all times. So yeah. We have dodge ability, we have the triple high thrust. It sucks that I can't really get another card off here. I'm gonna play the mid thrust just to play the mid thrust, and then on the rest turn it'll, you know, get used up. So that we don't lose the counter thrust with the unintuitive mechanic of doing that. And I think that is all. The pallet co-assistant. So it can go to anybody. We have a flash fly cage. If the monster is within 2 nodes of your hunter, place a Palico token on the monster's behavior deck. If the monster's next behavior has a movement symbol, don't resolve it. Remove this token at the end of the monster's next turn. Wait, at the end of their next turn, so this blinds them for 2 turns? No, it's only 1 turn, right? It's only 1 turn. I'm gonna give this to the dual blader. Okay. Monsters go. Tail swing. So closest threat is the dual blader. Now, how do I want to kite this Tobi-Kadachi? Because if I kite up, he's actually going to come down to here. And if I kite down, then he'll continue to go to this rock, which we do want him to go to the rock and maybe hit Lance so that we can get damage in. This is only a range of 1. It's a paralysis attack, so it's -1 damage, 6 damage. This is physical damage. So 5, 4. It's only doing 4 damage if I let it hit me. But I don't want to get paralyzed. It's just so much dodge value required to dodge this. Alright, well, first movement hits me. I'm going to displace myself here. Second movement hits me. I'm going to displace myself down. As for taking this attack, because I have feint, I think I'd rather not. So that's 2, 4, 6 dodge. We'll dodge the attack. We'll save our armor for later. What is currently... This is broken, so the next thing I want to break is probably the head. And we get 3 people with 2 cards each. Yeah, I can't waste that feint. Get to use it now. I have 6 available movement. points. I'm going to move over to here and just yeah, we'll just move over to there. So who's activating first? Kind of gimped a little bit at the moment on the dual blader. Insect Laver could have a go. We'll do Insect Laver. We have the white. We have no white cards, so once again I lose the RNG game. Yeah, I'm just gonna. What do we do? I need to leave a card in, so I actually don't intend on using the Reaping Slash effect. I'm just gonna stay where I am. We're gonna Arc Sweep and Arc Sweep. I think that's what we do. 1 damage, 2 damage in. Good job, Insect Laver. You're doing God's work. I'm gonna use the vault to move somewhere and then move back to where I am. With my basic movement and the turn, that'll be gone. Draw 3. I'm gonna keep the other cards in hand. I was really hoping for not Tornado Slash. Number 2. Yo, if you have a finisher card, you should only be able to... Of course, that comes up. There should only be 1 finisher card in the deck. Why do I have 2 finisher cards? Who designed this? It's so cumbersome to have this as a hand, and you can't even use this card to dodge. It just laughs at you. Anyway, so Unavenged popped up. That's our first turn. Second turn, I think we're going longbow. We'll do another poison coating. Can I get next to him? I cannot. If I could play 3 cards, then we could be super fucking awesome, but I cannot do that. So I think we'll just do an enhanced shot. I'm going to move my character here. And then we'll shoot the side. Can't do anything about it. Alright, that's 4, so 2 damage. The extra armor on this guy is really bad for us. Enhanced shot is gone. We're gonna get rid of shot. We're gonna get rid of charge sidestep. I'm gonna get rid of charge shot too because both of my poison coatings are gone. We want to get ready to draw them back, and I'll probably get another charge shot. And I need a feint. Okay. So that was our second character. Paratoad has been drawn. I mean, I can use these dice too. I haven't been, but they work. Hey, Paratoad hits this Tobi-Kadachi, so it's 1 paralysis on him. Alright, third character. We don't want to activate Lance yet, so it's going to be dual blades. We're going to do the feint. I want my enhanced lunging stabs back. Where is the dual blader? I'm over here in the face. I can move 2 spaces. I don't want to hit the water though. So I'm going to move here, and I'm going to move here and here with the enhanced lunging stab, and we'll draw 3 cards and apply a stun. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, 5 damage total. 1 stun application. Do we use the Palico? He is doing a far attack next, and the far attacks almost always have movement. So I'm gonna just use the Palico. We'll flash cage the monster here. So no movement on his next turn. I see no reason not to cash in on that early. This is gone. We draw 5. I love demon mode so much. Okay, we can actually make you. This is a situation I've been hoping to develop for the longest fucking time. Now, the only problem with this situation is I don't have enough cards to capitalize on the demon mode. I need to sharpen my weapon already. Maybe we'll save this for not the next turn that we take, but the turn after the next turn. As I still have speed eating, I'm not going to use it until our decks are done. I think Lance is the only guy left to go, but it is the monster's turn to go. Threat shift is happening first. And of course, fighting with our mouse wheel. Doo-doo. Alright, Kadachi. Tail shock pulse. Yep, so furthest threat is currently Lance. He's gonna turn to face Lance, which is this way. Unfortunately, he's hitting the bow, but this is pretty good because he can't move, so he's only in range of the bow. This is a 5 damage attack because of the paralysis. We broke the claws. So yeah, this is used up. 5 damage attack. Do we take the paralysis? No, I think not. I think we dodge this. If we dodge this, aren't I kind of screwed on cards here? So unfortunately, he had to face left, right? Or unfortunately, this had to be a 2-range attack for some reason. I think I'd rather drop down to 2 cards. Keep Feint, keep Dragon Piercer, because we can play Dragon Piercer and then Feint to get all our stuff back. We also survived this attack. We have 2 armor, so it's only doing 3 damage. Dragon Piercer is exactly 3 cards. And then we can speed eat on the next turn to reload. And throw everything away just to mill the deck. Because that's how this game really works. Yeah, I think we take 3. We get paralyzed, so we're already throwing everything away. Except for those 2. It's not so bad. And then, 3 people get to go. So Lance has to go. That means their counter thrust was useless because I used the cage there. Can I stab this guy? If I have some range 2 stabs, that'd be great. Or guard dash. Alright, we'll guard dash and high thrust. Unfortunately, it's in an order I would prefer it not be in, but, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. Guard dash, high thrust. We'll take our movement. We'll guard dash. Or bash. Is it dash or bash? Is dash. So, 2 cards on the head. That's 4 damage, 2 damage because 2 armor is on the head. And then 1 card on the head. 1 damage because 1 minimum. Thank God for the minimum clause. Oh yeah, Tobi-Kadachi took 2 poison at the end of their turn, and the poison's gone. So we added the break. I suppose I'll keep my power thing. And I'm just gonna drop these 2 spear ones since we're kind of looking to do counter turns more. You know what? I shouldn't have kept power thrust. Power thrust is such a bad card. Isn't it? Like 3 defense is cool, but you need 2 other face-up cards in order to play it? Anyway. Lance was the first person to go. We have 2 more. So we could go again with Lance. I wasn't done with Lance's movement too. When I did that thrust, I can move to a zone. You know, adjacent to the monster. I wanted to move. No, I guess I want to stay here. I want to stay near this rock. Alright, who's going? Two more. Lance wasn't the last one to go, was he? We just did Tail Shock Pulse, right? Yeah. We just took the 3. Alright, let's start with bow. We're gonna do Dragon Piercer. We have 2 face-up cards, so we get to move back 1 space. I'm gonna move onto this rock. No, it's a move away from the monster. I actually can't move onto the rock. I'll skip the optional movement. For now. We'll hit the head. So 1, 2, 3. That's 6 total. 2 armor. 4 damage. Let me fix the radio. Alright, 4 damage. 1 break on the head. So that's 2 head breaks. And then we're going to play our feint to get rid of the poison coatings. And that'll be the end of our turn. I'm not done yet. I do want to move. I want to move on to that rock. And then I want to move into the corner with the rock movement. Alright, pretty decent draws here. Let's just keep it like so. So that was our second turn. Aimless wandering. If able, each hunter must move one node away from the monster. Alright, bow cannot do that. Insect glaive also cannot do that. He'll be equidistant. Lance can go here. Dual blade can go here, I guess. Yeah, that one's not so bad. The card like doesn't even do anything really. You just walk back next to it. I suppose this card does something if it's the last person to go. Speaking of last person to go, who do we want to go here? I'm gonna go with the insect glaive. So we have all 3 extracts. We have 2 cards to spend. I can hit the tail. I'm just gonna go for damage, I think. I can also do a break. Yeah, we're just gonna go for damage. So rising slash combo. 2 damage, it's only 1. Plus the break onto the tail. And then the big juicy tornado slash that we just love so fucking very much. That's 2 cards plus 2 more cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're such a bad character, man. 3 damage. I cry every time. Gonna use the vault to you know, vault. And the vault over here so that I stay in the corner. And I'm gonna get rid of this other tornado slash. We're gonna keep the reaping slash. This card will be gone at the end of the turn. These will reset. I can't believe that one is a combo ender too. Why is this deck so bad? Oh wait, I do one extra, hold on. Only 5. Why are you so bad, Insect Glaive? Why are you so bad? Okay, I am not going to sharpen yet, because on average, I can only draw 2 more damage, so we'll hold off on the Jagras power. Oh, bow? Right, bow's gonna sharpen. I guess I can do this at the start of my next turn if I feel like I need to. So maybe I won't sharpen yet. It really depends if it's worth it or not, right? Yo, please poison the monster for me. Poison cup. Hells yeah, good RNG. Poison on the monster. He only has 1 star resistance to it. Alright, it is the monster's turn. Who hasn't gone yet? Just Dancing Blade. That's the duelist team. Dual Blade. And Lance hasn't gone yet. Fucking Lance, man. Alright, front flip slam. Everything except the tail. That is unfortunate. So this is the furthest node. Lance is in range of getting hit by this attack. There's 7 damage on this attack. I have no lightning resistance. So we need 4 to dodge the 7 damage. Otherwise we die. We can't dodge, so we just get one-shotted. I think that's all she wrote. We just get one-shotted. I should have been here. Unfortunately, this counts as a side arc, though. Is there anything I can do at all? That's just depressing. Alright, that's one cart. It is unfortunate. But I think that's a checkmate situation. There's just nothing I can do about that attack. I can't discard my hand, I can't sharpen, right? We lose 2 time cards. Well, there's always a silver lining. Not always, but there's sometimes a silver lining. Okay, 3 people activate 2 cards each. 2 poison damage does happen. We need to get more poison on this thing. Poison, I'm thinking, is like the way to go. If you can poison every single turn the monster takes. Well, that would have been 10 damage the monster took already. That's pretty significant. That's why I might go after Puke next once I get these lightning claws. Do I bring Lance back in? I'm gonna have to. We can do dual blades first. I can do actions in any order, right? So we're gonna activate dual blades. Fuck. Alright, here's what we do. We faint. We demon modo. Wait, I can't play 3 cards. Should I save the demon mode for when I can play 3 cards? We don't have to play demon mode. That means I don't have to use the feint yet. Hold up. I forget what order. I think it was like this. Hold on. Because I can only play 2 cards. You know what? Fuck it. We got another demon mode in the deck. Yeah, fuck it. Demon mode. We're going to spend 6-fold slash as an agility 2. 1, 2. I'm going to walk into the woods tile. And then I'll spend the enhanced blade dance to get +2 cards. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 5 damage. Tail only has 1 armor. We get a break token on the tail. 21. And then this is gone. I'm gonna get rid of this. Draw 5. Flip that upside down. Threat shift. I find it funny. We have yet to strike a balance of like the hunter shift and then the threat shifting with the randomness of the card draw. It's either there's a lot of free movement or there's a lot of this thing moving. But never, we haven't had a balance of the 2 yet in all the hunts we've done. That's just weird to me. Hey, anyway, Lance's turn. And then we get one more dude after Lance, so second guy to go. Wait, did I not die to this card? I did die, because we have the 1 resistance, but it does +1 damage, which is really fucking hilarious on the game dev's part. Anyway, Yeah, we died. So we're coming back in. We're at 8 HP. We're feeling good. We're not feeling good. We're going to come in on the side, move to here so I can stab the tail. I'm gonna do a high thrust and a mid thrust. I don't think we're going to be the guy getting attacked, right? Yeah, we have less threat than the other dude, and he's going after the furthest. So we're just gonna do a couple of thrusts. Do I have another high thrust? No, I have long thrust though. Alright, high thrust, hitting the tail, 1 damage, and then 2 damage, so it's another 1 damage. Another break on the tail. That's 3 out of 4. Cool. And then, excuse me, we're going to end their turn. I'm gonna get rid of this power thrust card. It's just so bad. Alright. Time thing. Tactical shift. Alright, I wanted to do something. I wanted to start here. No, we're good. We're good. We're good where we were. Tactical shift. So I moved the insect glaive over. I'm gonna move the bow up like so. Now, who wants to go again? Demon Boy wants to go again. Yeah, because we can break the tail. I don't even have to do the demon mode thing. We can just attack twice and move around a bit. Alright, I'm gonna use my helmet to, so I know that I used it, I'm gonna tilt it like that. Or we can tap it sideways, I guess. So we know I used my helmet. We're gonna sharpen first. I'm not going to drink a potion. We're going to use the feint to get rid of these 2 cards. We're gonna play the maybe I should just demon mode the enhanced blade dance. For 1 big hit. No, I'm gonna save the demon mode and hopefully get a couple cards I can combo it with on the next turn. But then I can't play demon mode first. Alright, fine, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 damage. The tail is broke. No benefit. Except rewards. I will use that movement beforehand to go here. Although I don't need to. And I'm gonna step away to here afterwards. And then this is gone. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We want our hand refreshed. Or a deck refreshed. Nice. Oh, he's the last guy, right? I'm pretty sure he was the last guy. So, that ends the turn. Tactical shift. I'm actually going to move over here, and I'm going to move the lance. It's going after the furthest. We can dodge a 4-hit, or we could die. That could happen. Move the lance into the middle, because he has to activate again, so we may as well get some use out of him. Let's see what Tobi-Kadachi wants to do. Leaping bite. Damn, if I had moved the insect laver away. This range 2, it would still hit me. Never mind. 1, 2. I'm gonna displace over to here. 3. And then insect laver is getting hit. It's only a 3 to evade. It's 7 damage, doesn't do anything. This might be worth taking. It's because I can survive. It's actually 6, it's actually 5, it's actually 4 damage on us. So I think I'm going to take this hit. This card's not in his deck. He's not doing it. Oh, we didn't break the head yet. Never mind, it is in his deck. Yeah, this is such a good card. Why would I want to get rid of this card? What the heck is the game devs thinking with this break? Remove Leaping Bite from the behavior deck? This is one of the best cards he has. It's so easy to dodge, it's painless to just tank it. I know it's a range of 2 front arc, so it seems nasty, but when you know how to fight him, which I think we figured out how to fight him, so only one person is getting hit per turn on average, then I don't know. I wouldn't want this to be milled from the deck, you know? I would want this to be in the deck. Plus, if he gets paralyzed, this card gets gimped. Ah, man, I don't know. Devs, you're killing me. Some of these design decisions. Like, can't we get rid of a worse attack? This is like a good attack in my humble opinion. I would prefer this happens every single turn over some of the other things that happens. I know it's a 2 and 2, which is, it's like average, right? This is below average. We don't want a 2 and 2. Anyway, we just take the hit. We're alive and we're happy, and I could activate Insect Laver. If I get orange, that's rad. If I get anything else, that's cool, except for white. Even the white works. Yeah, let's activate him. You get the red. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do the Vicious Thrust with the white. Hey, let me think about this, actually. We're in a little bit of a catch-22 because of sharpness. So I'm gonna do the Reaping Slash first on the head here. That was a 2 and a 1, so that's gonna be 1 damage. We'll use our movement to... No, I'll save my movement. We're gonna use our Jagras Helm for the free sharpen. This Jagras Helm, I don't know if I'm ever gonna take it off of any of my characters. It's just so good. It's like all you need for the fight, right? You just need 1 free sharpen. Oh my god. And I could drink a potion right now if I really needed to. We'll do the Vicious Thrust for our second card, which is gonna be 4. Alright, that's 6 total, so 4 more damage. And then this goes away. I'm gonna get rid of all 3 of these trash cards here. I'm very critical about Insect Glaive. Fucking combo cards, yo. And a vault. Alright, that was the first person to go after the attack. Roar! Roll a die, discard cards from the time deck equal to the amount rolled. This is a disgusting card. It's the first time it's happened to us. 4! So I guess it's like a retreat, but I don't get to sharpen for free. 1, 2. At least we got rid of that fucking rampage card. Could have been worse. I guess 5 or 6 is really bad. 3 and less is better than retreat, right? Alright, who's going second here? We have the bow. Bow has paralysis coating, which will paralyze the monster, so I could bow. We could also stun the monster for the next turn. No, wait, he went. I can't use him, so it's either bow or lance. Monsters targeting the closest. I could let him target the insect glaive, and dodging on a 1 would be hyper intelligence. So stunning or paralyzing can both be life-saving. You know what? With that in mind, maybe I should use my... No, the movement won't matter. It would matter. I'm gonna say I move to the corner before I end my turn, since I'm looking at this card now. This way I'm not the closest. Lance can stay put and retaliate afterwards, so I think I'd rather use bow paralysis coating to prevent the monster from moving. So we're gonna do paralysis coat. Can I get next to you? I can get next to you. What needs to break the head? Unfortunately, I can't hit the head, so we're just gonna shoot the tail for maximum damage. I'd rather kill than break parts anymore. I think that's greeding. We'll still have a chance. So we do charge shot, we draw an extra damage card. We're going to Jaggy Helm so that we can sharpen first and then do this stuff. So yeah, this is 3, this is 4, and a paralyze. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, minus 1. We have killed the tier 2 Tobi-Kadachi. So head not broken. These bigger damage plays are making a huge difference, so getting upgraded weapon stuff's definitely helping. This Jagger's helm is just godlike. I can't stress it enough. This is probably the best armor piece in the game. I'm not even kidding. Why waste the turn sharpening when you can balance your 4 sharpens to min-max your deck? And because you can do actions in any order, you can do it in between playing cards so that you like mill your deck entirely and then play it. Insect Glaver did work in this fight. He did work. It just feels underwhelming compared to what the other classes are doing at the moment. But yeah, he sucks. The Insect Glaive sucks so much. It needs something to make it worthwhile. I think if I was to change this weapon but keep the current mechanics of the game, right, what I would do, here's what I would genuinely do. One thing with the Insect Glaive is he has, when he's got his buffs out, red and white combine and become like a super buff. And I think red and orange combine. Not white and orange. There's like two of them combine into different fixes, and then all 3 combine for the 3rd. I would make it so his combo 1 cards are the Kinsect solo, and then his combo 2 cards should have 2 color Kinsect things, so that they become really worthwhile, you know, on turn 2 and 3 of using this guy. I think that's what I would do. Because, like, this is just sad. 2 damage. It's got orange, but it needs 2 face-up stamina bar. 2 damage. This would be okay. Like, so, this is okay. You know? You get your Kinsect bonus. The 2 damage is still kind of sad. I feel like these cards, these combo finishers, should be 3s or something. Or have some other unique ability. I can't stress it enough. A Vault, I don't know how I feel about Vault. This card is like, you just don't need that extra movement normally. But yeah, Vicious Thrust is good. Although the card that this replaced was garbage. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So you could have the lower damage value on a non-combo card, even though this is called Rising/Combo. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then here, you have this comparison. This one gets me the most, right? Why? Maybe this is a print error? Maybe this one isn't supposed to be here? Like, this is just so sad. It's such a bad card. The Descending Slash is the combo ender. The Tornado Slash. Imagine if these combo enders had 2 colorations. They would at least be a little... They would feel a little better. Because then you compare these 2 cards together and you're just like, why? Why do I have this in my deck that ends my turn and needs 2 face-up stamina cards? And if I don't have orange, it doesn't even do its thing when I could use this instead. It's not like the 1 agility means anything to dodge. Oh, Insect Leaf, you could be so much cooler than you are, but... You know, what can you do? I didn't develop this game. I wouldn't have treated you this way. I would have treated you with respect. This weapon deserves better. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking how bad the Insect Wave is. I wonder if there's any other weapon that has that problem right now, because the other weapons feel fine. Dual Blade feels pretty good. I still think Demon Mode is really hard to use because you can't do what you want to do with it, right? I want to play Demon Mode and then play 2 other cards at least, maybe 3 other cards, and dump my deck in a single turn. That's what I want to do, but I can't do that. You can only play Demon Mode. It adds 2 damage to 1 extra card because on average you play 2 cards, right? And then it's just, well, why don't I just play 2 damage cards together? The only reason, like the only advantage is that this is all combined. So it's 4 cards in a single attack against armor instead of 2 cards in 2 attacks against armor twice. Like, I get it. That's what it's doing. It's just bypassing armor a little bit. So I'm okay with that. It just doesn't feel as good as it could feel. But otherwise, fine weapon. Lance! Lance is like fundamentally cool. But I feel like it's flawed because of how the stamina system works. It's hard to really benefit from Lance. Like, you want the counters up, and when you put them up, you want to get hit by 2 monster card actions on average. Maybe 3 if the monster has only 1 hunter activating per turn cards. But that's really hard to do. And you don't want the monster to have elemental attacks, because God forbid you block elemental attacks in this game. Bow's fine. Bow's so flexible with the range and stuff, so they play well with everybody else that's doing their thing. So overall, I would rate Bow pretty high tier and easy to play. Dagger's pretty high tier, easy to play. More break focused. Maybe that'll change once I get different weapons. Lance, I don't know how to feel about yet. They're kind of like borderline average to me. They definitely feel good when you block an attack, right? That feels really good. But doing the counter thing and then managing your stamina, you can't really do both at the same time. It's kind of like, ideally what you want to do is play 2 lance cards and then a counter card here, and then you play your lance card, clear your board, but then the counter card just sits here. There's like no intuitive way to clear the counter card because you're playing 2 cards on average, right? So maybe you put 1 lance card at the end and then a counter or 2, and then the other 2 lance cards, so that they all get wiped, and then maybe your counter gets wiped. And that just feels strange. It's not easy to execute when you're only digging at 5 cards per turn. Anyway, have I rambled enough on my early opinions? We've done about 5-6 hunts now, right? We're down a day. We are getting rewarded. The Bravely default music is playing. We broke the tail and the claws of Kadachi. I need to get back to my Bravely default challenge playthrough because this game is just so fucking good. Alright, 4 Kadachi pelts, 4 electrodes. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I have this song downloaded. I really should. Yeah, this is Wicked Flight. Wicked Flight. Yeah, I have it. I usually listen to random on my playlist, so sometimes I'm like, do I have this song? Because I never hear it come up, and well, I have 7,300 songs in my playlist, so that's why it never comes up. Actually, I like this one a lot. Alright, let's finish with our rewards now. This was investigation, I believe. We have 3 dice as rewards for this. For hunters, 3 dice each for investigation, yep. So we'll have a slightly better chance of getting the Thunder Sack. We have our coral. I just need a Thunder Sack. I'm gonna spread these out more and roll them over here. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I like these food dice better than these dice, so I'm actually gonna switch which dice I'm using. I'm gonna keep these around, but these look really neat. I'm a fan of these dicers here. Spread them out a bit. I'll get them off of this carpet thing because I don't know if it's like raised terrain. Alright, let's see what we have here. I do see an 11s. I believe that's what we need. The Thunder Sack is a 10. Okay, well, I see a couple 10s. 10 opportunities. So, we're going to take the 10 opportunity. 4, 8, 9, 10. Let me see what else I need. We're building this weapon right here, right now. And we need 1 electrode, 2 claws, 2 sacks, 2 coral crystals. Right? I'm going to take these out now. So we need 1 electrode. We just got more electrodes. 2 sacks. I think it was a claw. I already forget, man. This stuff is too complicated. 1 electrode, 2 claw, 2 sack, 2 coral crystal. We only have 1 claw. Alright, we absolutely need a claw and both coral crystal. So how do we get a claw? An 8. Alright, who can get an 8 for our boy here? Boom, done. So we're getting a claw, and with this 2, we're getting a pelt. So we're getting a claw, which I'm going to spend. We're getting a pelt, which I'll add to the collection. We're going to spend this stuff now. And we have ourselves the Tobi-Kadachi weapon. Hells yeah. Oh yeah, what is it? The Pulsar hatchet. Oh yeah, I don't even know if it's any good. Now before I pull all this stuff out, I'm just going to leave it there. So now we need 2 electrodes, 2 more claws, and a thunder sack. Shit, 2 more claws? Oh god, I'm not going to be able to build this, am I? What was it, 2 electrodes? 2 electrodes. We have electrodes. Diglet, dig, diglet, dig. Trio, trio, trio. I don't know why I thought about that, but... So I need 2 claws. I need 2 more 8s, and I need a 10. Is that even possible? These are gone. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a claw. Oh, no. Thunder sack is a 10. I need another claw, man. I need another claw. No, don't do me like this, man. Don't do me like this. I can't believe they both needed claws. I can't believe it. Well, we're gonna fight another one of these Tobi-Kadachi. Just so you guys know. Alright, these were paid. We get a 6, we get a 1. So 6 is a membrane, 1 is a medium monster bone. Membrane. Okay. And then we have a 3, a 6, and a 6 left. So I want the 3 because the scale's rare too. And I guess 2 more membranes instead of another electrode. Makes sense. Two more membranes and a scale. Damn it! 1 claw shy of utter victory. You know what? Let's keep these dice over here. And then this can be like where I station the people. Sigh. I was so excited because I would have moved on to another monster. Now we have to fight another Tobi-Kadachi. Electrode. Claw. You have the thunder stack though. Scale. Medium monster bone. Membranous. Where is membranous? Some pelts. It's a lot of Tobi-Kadachi pelt. 2 electrodes. 2 more membranes. Can I sell this for Zenny? Do I need Zenny too? What required the warm pelt out of Greaves? Okay, well, we want that too. Alright, so let's do one thing at a time. Let's pack up the monster for session. It wasn't too bad. Signed quest Kadachi. It wasn't too bad. We actually had a significant amount of time left too. I packed up the deck, so every single time I think what I'm gonna start doing is just pulling out another red deck. Thank God this is infinite, because I keep forgetting to pull out the red cards. Alright, let's fix the chrome slicers. So this was 2 enhanced lunging stab, 4 enhanced dancing blade. We're exchanging it for 4 shocking rush instead. So we no longer have enhanced dancing blade. Quite frankly, I don't care. Because I hardly use the movement on this card as is. The regular dancing blade functions essentially the same way as this card. Blade dance. It's back in. We'll leave these here. And then lunging stabs are back in. The enhanced lunging stabs are not in. I will miss these. These enhanced lunging stabs were pretty spectacular. Like 2 movement and 3 damage with a stun. But hopefully we do more damage now with this shocking rush. Place 1 lightning if this is the first attack card you played this turn. So it does 2 lightning damage to a monster. That's a lot of extra elemental damage. And it has a movement at the end. And we have 4 shocking rush. Okay, that should be the 20 card deck there. No, that's 18. We are missing these will go under this. Remove 2 bladed fangs and 2 rapid spins. Yeah, the blade dances are back in here, right? That's 22. The lunging stabs are back in here. There we go, it's 24. And then 2 bladed fangs. And 2 rapid spin. That's good. Rapid spin was trash. All I did was throw this card away. It's a 1 damage card at range 1 with 2 agility. Yep. Indeed it is. Alright, so these go here. Chrome slicers can I guess I'll stack these cards, right? Let me do it like this. I'll stack the tree, and then I'll flip over the cards that should be under that tree. That way they don't combine. I think I like that. This is a nice way of managing these as we get further in the game. I want a Tobi-Kadachi claw. Oh no, man, no. Oh yeah, I gotta fix the deck. So we have 3 1s, that's the same. 2 4s, 3 5. No, we don't have 5 3s. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they have 1 less 2, 2 less 1s. Because we were on Chrome Slicer, right? So 5 is going to 3. 5 is going to 4. And then 3 is going to 3. So 4, 3, 3. 3, 4, 3. Yep. Okay, that's the new damage deck. I think that should be accurate. It's only 10 cards, which is kind of concerning, but it is a bone hatchet tree, so that makes sense. the damage potential, though, yeah. Alright, next we want boots so that we want thunder attack. So Tobi-Kadachi scale times 2. I think we have exactly 2. Cool. We want warm pelt. We have one of those. And we want a Kadachi pelt, which we have like 1800 billion. So get rid of that. Then make some Kadachi greaves. So thunder attack. When we play a lightning elemental attack card, we draw +1 damage. Oh yeah, right. These are stacked in 4s. Put these back. What's the armor do? I don't know how I ever replaced the speed eating. I just don't know how we ever replaced the speed eating. So unfortunately, this has 0 defense to it. I suppose Kadachi armor we could make. Takes a pelt and electrode, 2 membrane. Oh, I can't make it. We don't have this wing drake hide thing, which I have no idea where you get it from anyway. So, no, I cannot make it. Then we could do... What is Slugger? Bone mail, Slugger. Once per quest, when this hunter uses a stun status ailment attack card, place +1 stun token. Well, that would have been good, but now I don't have that weapon anymore, so we don't care about that armor. I don't have any ancient bones anyway. Yeah, we used all 4 for Jaguar's helmets, and I don't regret it. So we are going to fight another Kadachi, I think, just to see how it is. Maybe he's immune to lightning, right? So we actually lost a lot of damage. Do I dare fight the tempered version, or do I just do another investigation? I think on average, with 3 dice rolls and 4 people doing it, I'm almost guaranteed to get a 10. Because we can combine all 3 dice for a 10. Not a 10, I need an 8. I'm almost guaranteed to get an 8 somewhere. For the other claw. So I might just do a regular investigation. One thing I would like to do is fight every monster's final form. I don't think we're really prepared to deal with 3-star Tobi Kadachi. We only used 1 potion, so we will be at max potions now moving forward. That's a consideration. Do I have Dragonite? I do. I don't have Carbolite, though. Alright, just to double check, because we have a lot of Tobi-Kadachi parts. Thunder Lance, can't make it. Right, they all need a coral crystal. The elusive coral crystal that we just don't have, and this person doesn't have a Kadachi weapon. I'm going to take a sneak peek at enhanced demon mode. It's +3. So upgrading to this weapon is a difference of 2 more +3 cards in the deck. It goes up to 12 plus 3s. And with Demon Mode giving me 3 extra cards, we could have huge damaging turns. I need to see something about elemental damage again. So we haven't played with it yet. I think it's worth it to upgrade the weapon again. Where the fuck is the elemental damage mentioned? Oh, right here. Right, we don't want to like en masse stack elemental damage because all the tokens disappear. Okay. That's all I want to pay attention to. I think it's worth it to upgrade, so I'm going to put that back in there. We're going to fight another Tobi-Kadachi. I think I'll just fight another assigned quest, not the tier 3. We can always come back for the tier 3 one later. And the thing is that the tier 3 is too much for me to handle. Here, let's take a sneak peek. I want to see how much HP it has. And what its armor is like. It's 70, so an extra 5. Zoom in, man, zoom in. Alright, you still remove Leaping Bite. 2, 2, 3 armor. Behaviors of Lightning inflict -1 damage. So the tail's worth breaking now. Static Charge, this is different. Isn't it? It gets +2 attack, so it's pretty much guaranteed to one-shot me with lightning attacks. Because this is like 8 damage. Yikers, dude. Major yikers. Yeah, I think we'll fight a level 2 again. We'll throw down with a level 3 later when I can, like, really brutalize it. But a level 2 should suffice, so I think that's the plan. Because one more Tobi-Kadachi, we'll have our weapon, and then I think the next thing we want to hunt is a Puke. And Puke can upgrade. We can try for a Datura Blade so that the insect laver has poison stuff. Or we could do Kuru Yaku next and go for the sleep. I think everyone gets sleep. Reaching slash to reaching slash to random sweep. What the fuck is random sweep? Doesn't sound sleep inducing. Diving thrust to dream thrust. Evasive Stab, 2 Dream Spins, Arcanaria. This guy gets Teostra weapons, Blast Wrath. Oh, Kushala Deora and Teostra have the exact same final weapons. Kind of want to see Static Thrust real quick, just to see it. What was this thing? A Thunder Lance? It's just lightning damage. Okay, I don't think I care about that. Alright, anyway, I have food for thought, right? We got a lot of planning to do. So I'll call it here. Thanks again for joining me. We wrapped up that hunt fairly quickly. We'll probably beat down another Kadachi, hopefully. One more does the trick. And then, it's either Kuru-Yaku or Puke. I don't know which one I would rather go after first. I think Puki. I'm thinking Puki. So, we might do that. And then once we get set up on, you know, I should check armors too. Oh, god damn. I'm gonna have to look at all this stuff. I'm gonna try and plan some things out. Anyway, you all have a good one. Thanks very much. And take care as always.